Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. JJ Redick drops truth bomb on LeBron James' effort versus Wizards. The Los Angeles Lakers continued their Grammy road trip on Thursday with a 134-96 win against the Washington Wizards. The Lakers never looked back after the first couple of minutes of the first quarter, dominating the Wizards early behind an inspired effort by LeBron James. Following the game, Lakers head coach JJ Redick praised James for setting the tone early in what was the Lakers' most lopsided win of the season. "He was awesome. He was aggressive," he talked. "His willingness to trust his teammates and create for others and create for himself was awesome," JJ Redick said. "Don't overlook the fact that, by the way, he's 40 years old and you're 22 with every accolade under the sun. And he comes out on a Thursday night in a non-nationally televised game against a team that's really struggling, and he's the tone-setter." LeBron James finished the game with 24 points, 3 rebounds, and 11 assists in 27 minutes of play. He shot 9 of 19 from the field and a perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He did not play after the third quarter. James came into the game questionable with a foot injury he's been dealing with all season. The Lakers were without Anthony Davis, who left the road trip early after suffering an abdominal injury during the team's loss to the Philadelphia 76ers earlier this week. LeBron James in year 22. This offseason, James and the Lakers agreed to a 2-year contract extension with a player option for next season. James, who is in his 22nd season in the NBA and turned 40 years old last month, is still a pillar of excellence in the league. Over the summer, James was arguably the best player on Team USA during the gold medal run, and he was awarded the Olympics' Most Valuable Player. James missed 3 games earlier this season while dealing with the aforementioned foot injury, but since he's been back he's shown no signs of a decline in his play. Coming into the Wizards matchup, James had appeared in 42 games this season, at a little over 34 minutes per game. He has been averaging 23.8 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 9.0 assists with splits of 51.3% shooting from the field, 38.1% shooting from the three-point line, and 76.7% shooting from the free throw line. Following the win, the Lakers improved to 27-18 and are now 3-1 on this current road trip. They are currently in 5th place in the Western Conference standings, and just a mere game behind the Denver Nuggets for 4th. David Yapkowitz is a basketball journalist for Clutch Points, writing news on the NBA, WNBA, and NCAA basketball for both men and women. The Los Angeles native has bylines with Basketball Insiders, SB Nation, and The Next Hoops. Lakers' Rui Hachimura catches hilarious jab from ex-Wizards coach after big night. Former Gonzaga Bulldogs star Rui Hachimura entered the NBA with plenty of eyes on him, a common theme for consensus All-Americans and top 10 draft picks. He has carried a drastically different role in the association, however, underwhelming with the Washington Wizards before becoming an offensively efficient starter for the Los Angeles Lakers, 27-19. Hachimura returned to his old stomping grounds on Thursday. The 26-year-old forward excelled versus the dreadful Wizards, 6-41, dropping 22 points while shooting a stellar 9 of 12 from the floor and 4 of 5 from three-point land. He also recorded 4 rebounds, 1 block and 1 steal in the Lakers' 134-96 runaway win in Capital One Arena. Hachimura's fruitful outing is exactly what LA needs if it is going to stay hot. This group often struggles to attain consistency, but perhaps it is turning a corner during this latest stretch, 1-5 of last 6. When secondary scoring options like Hachimura produce, the Lakers look the part of a genuine threat. His ex-Wizards head coach and current Los Angeles assistant has a different perspective following the strong performance. "Should have played like that when I had him here. 2010 NBA Coach of the Year Scott Brooks joked during the post-game press conference, per Dan Woik of the LA Times. Too soon? Can Rui Hachimura keep it rolling for Lakers? Hachimura and Brooks suffered through much losing in their 2 years together, with the Wizards earning a 59-85 record from 2019 to 21. The latter has watched the former greatly extend his shooting range and evolve into a trustworthy floor spacer. He has plenty to lament from his Washington tenure, but Brooks can take satisfaction from watching Hachimura sizzle from time to time. Although the Japanese-born athlete's numbers have dipped a little following a career 2023-24 campaign, he is still averaging 12.2 points per game on 40.9% three-point shooting this season. Though, Hachimura might have to step up in light of recent developments. While Anthony Davis recovers from his abdominal injury, which carries a 7 to 10 day recovery timetable, there will be more scoring opportunities for other players. Rui Hachimura is one of the guys who will be trusted to deliver in the two-way star's absence. Conquering the last-place Wizards is not enough. The Lakers are hoping he can maintain momentum for Saturday night's road game versus the streaking New York Knicks, 32-16. The action commences at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on ABC. Alex House is a sports journalist who covers the NFL, NBA, and MLB for Clutch Points, providing a unique writing voice due to his in-depth knowledge of New York sports. Alex resides in Connecticut after receiving his journalism degree from the University of Rhode Island. LeBron and Davis face crucial trade deadline to secure Lakers championship window. As the trade deadline approaches, LeBron James stands at a critical point in his illustrious career. At 40 years old, his time in the NBA is more limited, and his window to chase another championship is narrowing. LeBron has spent over 2 decades ensuring his teams are competitive, pushing organizations to build championship-caliber rosters. However, this season, his timeline has become more focused on the present, as next year is uncertain. His ability to fend off Father Time may not last forever, and the idea of a future title chase is no longer a guarantee. LeBron has jokingly stated that he could play for 5 more seasons, but the reality is his career is now very much focused on each season as it comes. For the first time, looking too far ahead could be irresponsible. This shift in perspective has highlighted the importance of the Lakers' moves this season. With LeBron's age, the urgency to improve the team for a potential title run is undeniable, but the question is how the Lakers will act to strengthen the roster in his favor. The role of Anthony Davis in the Lakers' future. While LeBron's age makes him the focal point of the Lakers' pursuit of a championship, Anthony Davis's role in team building is equally critical. Davis is aware of what it takes to win a championship and understands the difference between good and great teammates. His partnership with LeBron, which led to an NBA title, showcases their synergy. Furthermore, their bond was reinforced with a gold medal at the 2024 Olympics, where LeBron earned MVP honors, proving his continued excellence. From Davis's perspective, the current Lakers roster falls short of the level necessary for a championship contender. Despite good players surrounding them, the team lacks the star power and depth to compete with the league's top teams. Davis knows that elite duos like those in Boston, Tatum and Brown, Dallas, Luka and Kyrie, and Phoenix, Durant and Booker, have built strong foundations. However, the Lakers' duo of LeBron and Davis stands among the best in the league and may be the best chance for a title right now. Looking at the broader league, Davis recognizes that pairing with LeBron gives him a unique opportunity. While other teams have star duos, few can match the level of both LeBron and Davis. Davis's trust in LeBron, developed over their championship run, plays a significant role in the Lakers' success. Given the parity in the NBA and the difficulty of forming such high-caliber duos, Davis must understand that this partnership may be the most promising avenue for a title in the immediate future. Assessing the Lakers' window of opportunity. For Davis, the question becomes whether this current moment represents his best chance to win. Even if a new superstar could join the Lakers in the future, the time required to develop chemistry and build a strong roster may make that a long-term process. The Lakers' current window with LeBron, despite his age, remains wide open due to the trust, experience, and history between the two superstars. team-building efforts will not be more favorable than they are now. With both LeBron and Davis at crucial stages of their careers, the Lakers cannot afford to waste this opportunity. The trade deadline presents a chance to bolster the roster and ensure that both stars have the supporting cast necessary to make a legitimate title run. While LeBron's age is a factor, it is also Davis's timeline that should guide the Lakers' decision-making. This could be one of the last chances for the Lakers to build a championship team around both of them. Ultimately, the decision-makers for the Lakers, including Rob Pelinka, must recognize that the window is open now. This is not just for LeBron's sake, but also for Anthony Davis, who is approaching his 32nd birthday. Davis, despite being in his prime, may not find a better opportunity to win a title with the current roster and his current teammate. This trade deadline represents a crucial moment to go all in, ensuring that both LeBron and Davis have the support they need to chase one more championship together. Lakers linked to De'Aaron Fox, but the real focus needs to be on the front court. Lakers fans have been begging Rob Pelinka to make a big deal before the trade deadline, and for good reason. Adding Dorian Finney-Smith and Shake Milton was a solid move, but it's nowhere near enough to push the Lakers into serious contention in a competitive Western Conference. With Anthony Davis battling injuries and the team struggling to find consistency, the pressure is on for Pelinka to land a real difference-maker, not just another rotation piece. On Tuesday, a new name shook up the trade market: De'Aaron Fox. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, the Sacramento Kings are open to moving their all-star guard before the deadline. Naturally, the Lakers were immediately linked to Fox, given his ties to Clutch Sports and Rich Paul. But before fans start dreaming of a blockbuster move, the reality is far more complicated. Fox to the Lakers? Don't count on it. As much as Fox makes sense on paper, there are a few major roadblocks standing in the way of a deal. For starters, Charania reported that Los Angeles isn't even Fox's preferred destination. And honestly, that's not surprising. The Lakers lack the assets to compete with other teams that have better picks, young talent, and clearer long-term stability beyond LeBron James. Even if Fox suddenly became open to LA, the San Antonio Spurs are in a much better position to land him. With a stockpile of draft picks and young talent, San Antonio could offer rookie Stephon Castle, a move that would instantly trump anything the Lakers could put on the table. While it's unclear if the Spurs would actually part with Castle, their ability to outbid LA isn't even a debate. Forget Fox, the Lakers need a center. The bigger issue? The Lakers don't need another guard. They need size. With Davis once again nursing an injury, the need for a true big man has never been more obvious. AD has been vocal for months about his preference to play power forward rather than the 5, yet the front office hasn't made a serious push for another center. There's no shortage of realistic frontcourt targets. Jonas Valanciunas, Nikola Vucevic, and Jakob Poeltl have all been floated as potential trade candidates. But according to NBA insider Mark Stein, the Lakers aren't expected to seriously pursue Vucevic or Poeltl. And as for Valanciunas? There's no real momentum on a deal yet. Time is running out. With less than a week until the trade deadline, the Lakers can't afford to waste time chasing a long-shot dream. Fox to LA sounds great in theory, but unless something drastic changes, he's far more likely to end up in San Antonio, forming a terrifying duo with Victor Wembanyama. A nightmare scenario for Lakers fans. The real question isn't whether the Lakers can pull off a splashy blockbuster. It's whether Pelinka will finally address the team's biggest weakness before the deadline passes. Because if he doesn't, this season could slip away fast. Bronny James serenaded with MVP chants during blowout Lakers win. Los Angeles Lakers guard Bronny James has been splitting his time between the G League and the Los Angeles Lakers for the past month. He's gotten a few opportunities to play in NBA games lately as he started to show some improvement in the G League. On Thursday night, the son of LeBron James got into the game against the Washington Wizards in a Lakers blowout. Lakers fans on hand gave him quite the unexpected chance, sending the NBA world into a frenzy. Bronny came into Thursday's game averaging 0.3 points, 0.4 rebounds, and 0.3 assists per game in 13 games with 3.4 minutes per game. While he has the athletic ability to become an NBA rotation player at some point, he is far from that level of player right now. But, he does spend most of his time with the big league club, and even got some playing time during the first quarter of the team's loss to the Sixers on Tuesday. It did not go well for him, and he finished 0-5 from the field for the game. The Lakers blew out the Wizards from the start on Thursday, and Bronny James got some run late in the game. Listen to the crowd when he's shooting free throws. While his dad won 4 MVPs, Bronny almost certainly doesn't have that kind of talent. Lakers fans in the building on Thursday night are definitely doing that chant in jest, though the Lakers drafting Bronny did ensure that LeBron stuck around in Los Angeles. He definitely has provided some value. And, at least he made the foul shot. Lakers linked to De'Aaron Fox, but the real focus needs to be on the frontcourt. With the trade deadline approaching, the Lakers have been linked to De'Aaron Fox, but the reality is far more complicated. Lakers fans have been begging Rob Pelinka to make a big deal before the trade deadline, and for good reason. Adding Dorian Finney-Smith and Shake Milton was a solid move, but it's nowhere near enough to push the Lakers into serious contention in a competitive Western Conference. With Anthony Davis battling injuries and the team struggling to find consistency, the pressure is on for Pelinka to land a real difference-maker, not just another rotation piece. On Tuesday, a new name shook up the trade market, De'Aaron Fox. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, the Sacramento Kings are open to moving their all-star guard before the deadline. Naturally, the Lakers were immediately linked to Fox, given his ties to Clutch Sports and Rich Paul. But before fans start dreaming of a blockbuster move, the reality is far more complicated. Fox to the Lakers? Don't count on it. As much as Fox makes sense on paper, there are a few major roadblocks standing in the way of a deal. For starters, Charania reported that Los Angeles isn't even Fox's preferred destination. And honestly? That's not surprising. The Lakers lack the assets to compete with other teams that have better picks, young talent, and clearer long-term stability beyond LeBron James. Even if Fox suddenly became open to LA, the San Antonio Spurs are in a much better position to land him. With a stockpile of draft picks and young talent, San Antonio could offer rookie Stephon Castle, a move that would instantly trump anything the Lakers could put on the table. While it's unclear if the Spurs would actually part with Castle, their ability to outbid LA isn't even a debate. And are you a fan? What do you think of De'Aaron Fox's situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.